What do you feel like your, wait, 3, 2, what?
I thought I'd spilled something there. I was like, oh, it's my tequila.
I spilled my tea, sis.
That's going to be the startup. I spilled my tea.
Always spilled the tea. Okay.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Stop.
Welcome back, everyone. So, as promised, I have my sister on today. She shot her mouth a little bit and thought that she could be a better interviewer. Yeah, thought she could be a better interviewer than me. So we're going to put that to the challenge, and Sia is here for moral support. So as a lot of you know, for those who are in my reader group and Facebook, we had a little poster went out, and we're going to do a segment called Spill the Tequila Sis. It's not tequila.
Because we don't like tequila. So
yeah,
where did that come from?
It's just we like the tagline, but we've actually gone with Canadian Club. It's been around since 1855, tells the bottle. But anyway, so basically the concept of this is Jazz is going to ask me questions. For those that I hesitate or do not answer, I have to take a shot. We have a shot glass here. And for those that I respond to immediately, Jasmin has to take a shot. So
no, that wasn't the rules.
It's definitely the rules. So
you're improvising here.
I absolutely am. It's my show. So yeah, we are gonna go with it. So wish us luck, and I apologize for anything we incriminate ourselves with.
Let's start off with like the easy ones.
Yeah.
We don't have to drink these. This is like a truth or dare one. How old are you?
Shot. No, I'm kidding. I'm 28.
Take a shot.
What? Lie detector is going crazy already.
33.
I'm not yet, but I respect every 33-year-old out there.
Okay. What's your full name?
Kai Crystal Carrington-Russell.
Who's your favourite sibling?
Not Jasmin.
We're all going to be watching this at one stage.
Yeah, not Jasmin. So probably Paige. No, I'm kidding.
That's all.
See, I can't. No, yeah, you're probably sort of my favorite. You're right.
She's obsessed with me.
That's a lie.
I'm the favorite.
Okay, let's be honest though. She is kind of sort of my ride and die, but I would never say that to her. I hate these questions already.
So glad this is filming.
I feel like these are all just pointing like, how much do you love me?
Oh, there's no more questions. Bye, guys. So we're going to start off with your Facebook questions.
Cool.
And if I mispronounce these names, it's on you, not me.
Disclaimer. Always highest hold.
Okay, from Lydia G. Garner. Did I get it right?
I hope so. I'm kidding, yes. I love you, Lydia.
Okay. Do you listen to music while writing, or is it a distraction?
Yes, but I don't listen to music with lyrics because if there's words in it, I find that a distraction. So I will usually listen to like jazz or classical, or I will listen to very heavy fantasy-like music if I'm writing fighting scenes.
Mm. Such a difference. I'm like pop and rap, and you're like jazz.
Strokes long beard.
Don't
Sensei jazz.
What is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
I have so many. Honestly, I do like, now it's not because of the name, but I do love a passion fruit porn star martini. They are one of my favorites. But going out, I do like a Long Island iced tea as well. They're quite nice.
When we can afford it.
When we can afford it, which is very rarely. I'm a writer. No, I'm kidding.
And I work for Queensland Health.
Help us.
Okay, this one is, does Jasmin, has an E but has no E on my name, help with any of the writing, like bouncing ideas off of her, and what's Jasmin's favorite book of yours?
She'll say she helps and has written every book on my behalf, so I'm curious about this answer actually.
Well, this is, you answer it. I'm not being quizzed.
Oh, I thought that was a question for you. I mean, there have been some sporadic ideas, and I do brainstorm. There's a couple of people.
How? Like help with the ideas, or help her live life? Like
the mental state that I'm in.
Like be her motivation to get out of bed kind of help? Or?
Well, that's certainly not you. I wake up at 4:30. You wake up at 11:30 in the morning.
Depends, yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes I do bounce ideas off her. She has no idea what's happening, but as long as I can articulate
smile and wave,
yeah.
Smile and wave.
She's really good at that. She's so pretty. And what is your favorite book of mine? Jasmin's scared to read my fantasy.
So the thing is, you're the type of author that I hate, where like you release one book of the series every year. Like, and living with an author, I totally know the hard work and time that goes into writing a book. But it just annoys me that if you're going to release a book, I want the next one in like 3 weeks' time. So for that reason, I don't read all of her books. I have read your erotica series though.
My contemporary romance, my escort.
Yeah, that one. Erotica, same thing.
It wasn't erotica. If you read my fantasy, then.
And so I guess that's my favorite series.
So my escort. And yet she's my biggest cheerleader.
I did read, and this was like your first books, your
the 3 Immortal Blades.
Yes. And I read that like when you were grade 10, grade 11. So the writing has definitely improved since then.
Those were first drafts, guys. Give me a break.
So, and I guess back then I was all about like happily ever afters. And that wasn't.
I feel like you still are, and my books are still not that.
And Kai loves killing off the main characters, which I'm not about. So because of that, I will support her morally on the side.
That's fair. I've come to appreciate it.
I know. Well, you've got a couple of series, spoiler alert, that actually it's not even a spoiler, but that I think I will read.
I think so too.
Yeah. Just none of your dark, creepy stuff. Okay. Who is your least favorite character? And it can't be Lydia because she has purple hair.
Is it least favorite or favorite?
Least favorite.
Oh, that's a hard one. I know who my favorite ones are. Who's my least favorite? Do you know what? I actually kind of like the characters you hate. I love writing them because they serve their purpose. So I don't know who is my least. Do you know, actually, if we go back to the Phantom Wolf series, I really dislike in that one the brother of Kiba and the bad guy. Basically, I do actually genuinely dislike those. Usually I don't mind the villains because I can understand why they're doing what they're doing, but those two I didn't like. So in Phantom Wolf, I didn't like them.
Yeah, smile and wave.
Yeah.
Same. How do you get your inspo for your steamy scenes, past events, or do you do some research?
No, actually, it just kind of comes to me. I don't. A lot of it's not. I don't think a lot of it like is research or previous experiences. I feel like I've had more experiences through my books than my own life.
So they have like fantasies that she wants in her life.
Yeah,
is what she's saying.
There we are. Yeah, I'm writing everyone's fantasies.
You kinky bitch. Julia Summers, do you guys have your favorite drink you drink out together? Oh, so we kind of answered this one, but I'll answer this one this time. I love a good whiskey. I'm for sure a whiskey girl. Otherwise, a sangria.
What's your favorite whiskey, since you love whiskey so much?
CC, Canadian Club. CC Summers in a bottle, like on a summer day, is amazing. I don't mind Jameson, but sangria.
Yeah, sangria is our go-to.
Like, that's my go-to silly girl. White girl wasted drink.
Yeah, I feel like also we end up at the end of the night with a lot of vodka and orange juices because we're just so drunk by then and it's cheaper. And
we're like typical college girls, so we're not even in college.
That's after we've gone through all the whiskeys and the Long Island iced we end up with vodka and orange juice because we just don't know what we're doing with our lives anymore. So it's refreshing.
Yeah. Do you have a playlist while writing?
None in particular. I just usually look up on YouTube whatever I feel like, whether it's the jazz or the deep fantasy, epic fantasy.
Yeah, you have some weird playlists. What started your passion for writing? Well, we've only got 30 minutes of this video.
I just liked reading and it just kind of created an escapism. I think a lot of you already know that, but we lost our house in a house fire when we were younger, so that was kind of what prompted me to start writing. And I was reading City of Bones at the time by Cassandra Clare, and I was so obsessed with it. And I was a angsty teenager, and that's where I started writing the 3 Immortal Blades because so was Carla. So I guess it was kind of my escapism when that all happened. Because I was 15 and you were 10. Yeah. Sad story.
Yeah, that's over the moon quickly. Okay, so again, Lydia, is there a special someone you've been eyeing? That was way too like
in unison. Is a special somebody I've been eyeing? Just my reflection in the mirror. Daily affirmations. No, I'm kidding.
No, she's not.
No, no, I'm not. I love affirmations. No, the answer is no, because why are you getting the shot glass ready?
Just getting it ready.
That's a big one.
Well, don't.
No, I'm not. I'm still very #single as fuck.
That's Ireland.
Yeah, so inappropriate. I feel like we should mention this is the last day Jazz is going to be here. She's moving to Cairns. Yay!
Yay! To get away from
Good
the sun.
riddance.
Yay! We so need to start drinking. Okay. Did you make a character based off a real life person, looks wise?
So this is a person I really dislike. So I based her off. No,
and that's everyone's favorite, surprisingly.
Looks wise, no. Nobody that I know. So I'm just thinking, just to spice this up a little bit. Should we both have a shot? I mean, you can't say no.
But this isn't about me.
It's about us. So but you have to have a shot first because I don't trust you.
No, we're getting to the spicy questions. We're just gonna do all your
I'm just gonna pour this into our drinks. Just a little top up.
There was so much more in mine.
Don't be ridiculous. Jasmin, ask the question. Do
you get along all the time while writing, or do you argue more?
And then I had to be specific on this question.
Oh, there is. Kai goes, as in arguing with my sister or my characters?
They said both. So do I argue with my characters? Sometimes, if they're not telling me what's happening next in the story, because I'm a pantser, so obviously my characters sort of show me what's happening. Me and Jazz fight all the time. We're sisters. We live together. But we basically make up almost immediately sometimes. Like there's been times where we've just had the most stupidest, wildest arguments over nothing.
And she's always wrong, obviously.
I'm the eldest. I'm always right. And and then it'll be like 2 minutes later, we'll go into our room, storm off, slam doors, and they'll be like, so you want to go to Starbucks?
Okay, that's being a little dramatic. It'll kind of be like, we'll go and do something else and come back and be like, let's go get a coffee or let's go shopping. So,
I mean, I feel like we've definitely had like a 2-minute interval one. We're like, we both feel so much better now. Thanks.
Yeah, I think we needed to argue so that we could go happy shopping after.
So basically, we have a really toxic relationship with each other called being siblings. And
Kaya being obsessed with me. Okay, so
I'm worried about these ones.
These are some juicy ones.
Where are you getting these ones from?
This website's called Wisledge. There's no E though. Anyway, it's juicy. Are you ready?
I'm scared.
Hang on. No, you're not ready. We'll do small ones.
But if I do answer them, you have to shot.
No, that's not how this works.
That's definitely how it works.
You're just making rules up now.
No, of course I am.
Should we go slam doors and we'll be okay after?
I think so.
What is your favourite sex position?
Have you so? I answered it.
You sounded really unsure though.
No, I was just like, I don't want to answer this, but I'm going to because I don't want to lose either. But I feel like I'm going to be taking a lot of shots in this game.
Last time when you did a fart publicly?
Probably at work. And then you hope nobody else comes into the same section. You're like, sorry.
And then you blame it on like a child.
Or you just pretend like it doesn't exist. We've all been there. Don't judge me.
Okay. Have you ever been caught while watching adult films?
I mean, I don't know if it's cool. No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I mean, does 50 Shades count?
What's your wildest fantasy? And I mean, like, your wildest one. And remember, this is like when your books become movies and
I went straight to the gutter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this is going to be recorded. So.
Yeah, you're right. So my wildest fantasy, I think I'm very transparent with everyone. Like, I definitely shoot for the stars. So I want a TV series. And there's 2 particular books.
No. Like, I mean gutter wildest fantasies.
Oh,
but I'm saying when this is all happening in the future, like, this is recorded.
You just want me to take a shot?
But you can tell me your wildest fantasy.
Yeah, but see, it didn't say sexual fantasy, therefore I can go with just.
And what is your wildest sexual fantasy?
Stick with the question, Jasmin. Oh, I was gonna do that so PG. I don't know. I don't have enough time to think about. Like, I'm just so single. I don't even have enough time to think about what it would.
Can I answer this on your behalf? We literally spoke about this. Like, what was it?
Oh no.
Kaya, the kinky bitch.
It's not true.
kinky mind is into.
I'm definitely cutting this out. Let's take a shot. We're cutting this out. I can't put this on YouTube.
It's gonna just be like cut out of Kai just taking a shot, being like, "What was that answer?" This says partner, but I'm gonna say me because I'm pretty much a partner in crime.
Unfortunately,
have you ever lied to your partner just to avoid that person?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Give me an example. Answer really carefully.
Sorry, I feel sick. I can't come to your room right now. I'm sick. Like here's the thing though. I am, and you have to take a shot because I answered that pretty quickly. Yes, please. I feel so alone. So am I. I'm trying.
But you know, this will hit me quicker.
It's true. I hope so. I am a terrible liar. But I tell a little white lie now and then and hope for the best because it's quite obvious when I'm lying because I'm really bad at it. Jazz, however, is so good. She's really good at it. That's why she got away with so much when we were kids and I did not.
Yeah, but like childhood things, you know.
She hasn't grown up yet.
I feel like I'm okay in life.
Do you? Because you're on my YouTube right now.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. This is dark. What is the one thing you hate most about your life?
Oh my gosh. My baby. The look she gave me just then. She knows.
You know I love you, sweetie.
Okay, the one thing that I hate most about my life. I try to be a very optimistic person, but here we go. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
What's like an insecurity of yours? Like, let's be real, we're women. We all have them.
We do all have
not me, but
because she's not a woman, not a real woman. Well. So one of my insecurities, I guess, is I would like to think of myself as a very hard worker, and I do get very insecure at times about not reaching this level of success that I would like. So it's kind of like a little bit lame.
She's like one of those people that if you can only ever do 10 things in a day, she'll put 15 in her diary just to be like, I can do this, and then cries when she doesn't reach that 15, even though it's impossible to do.
It's true. It's something I'm working on, but yeah, that's true.
Oh, what is the most badass reply you've ever given to anyone? Or like, what is your favorite badass reply?
Okay, this is bad, but my favorite thing to say to somebody is, "You're a piece of shit." Like,
I get that on the daily.
It's honestly my favorite like catchphrase. Like, whoa, that's a big shot. Yeah, I quite enjoy that. Like, if somebody's upset me or annoyed me, you're a piece of shit. I love it.
What's mine?
That sounds like a you problem.
Especially when I know they're winning in an argument, I'm like, I'm not backing down. So that sounds like a you problem, and I'm gonna walk away now.
I want to see, before we ask this question, I want to see you do a shot. I feel like the people want to see you do a shot.
You know I can't though.
I know you can.
But you know I can't.
It sounds like a you problem.
Don't take it. You can't do it as well as me.
That's true. Or should I just pour it into a
drink? No.
Someone got loser.
No. Okay.
Bottoms up. Girl! Don't make eye contact with me, you weirdo. You have to swallow the drink. You can't just let it ferment in your mouth. Oh, it's not about me, she said. Ew!
I can't do it.
It went exactly how I thought it would. But she gave it claps, she gave it a go.
I can't.
You're definitely drinking that.
Swamp. We'll start off with an easy one again. Have I ever inspired any of your characters?
Is this a legit question?
Yeah, legit.
The bitchy ones.
Is it because I'm like the main character?
That's definitely not. No, I honestly haven't really taken anybody's personality as inspiration when the characters come to me.
Spoiler alert, there is a book coming out though.
It has a name in it.
No, I thought it had my character, but not my name.
No.
Change my name.
No, it's more so her name. I don't really base characters off anyone I know. They kind of come and that is who they are.
What is your favorite? No, we've done this question, haven't we? What's your favorite book?
No, I haven't.
Oh, God, it's hit me. What is your favourite book?
Really? Because you spat it back out.
Fermented in my mouth. What is your favourite book?
What is my favourite that I wrote or to read?
Both.
Oh, look at it. She feels like she's getting clever. So favourite book that I've written has probably been The Shadow Mind's Journal. Love Vivian Blair. She is obviously an anti-hero. She's into 7 different demons. So she was a very interesting character to write because she takes on their personality. So it's very different. And favourite book that I have read, I absolutely love Kristen Shaw. So she was one of the authors that inspired me as a teenager, and I loved that she had very kick-ass heroines, and there was always a romance in there, but it never ended the way that you would think it would go, and I really enjoyed that because it was basically just focusing on the strength of that woman, and I love her work.
I nod like I understand.
She's never read them because she's like, it doesn't have a happy ending. I think.
Yeah. And does she kill the main characters?
Yeah.
Not for me.
You want me to ask you a question? What's your favorite book that you've read?
No, yours. No, you're my favorite author. I'll give you that.
But am I your favorite sister though?
Probably Tristan.
Yeah. I mean, he's a male, but that's fine.
No. My favorite authors, Cora Riley. She's one of my faves. So when you interview her, let me know. And look, Sarah J Maas is always like, I think she's a go-to.
Yeah. I put her onto Sarah J Maas.
I know. I can't believe I never read them. I've seen the covers, never heard of them or whatnot. And yeah, pretty good. What's the ones I'm reading right now? What's her name?
Elise Cover. I also put her onto Elise.
Yeah. So after your interview with her, I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, pretty good.
She is pretty good. She's a good author.
She is very good.
Why are you looking at me like you're drunk already? We're wearing matching shirts, by the way.
Yeah, how did you guys not notice? What series of yours do you feel like is going to hit the big screens?
All of them.
Whether do you think it's going to be a TV series or do you think it's going to be a movie?
Honestly, I want a TV series. I feel like a lot more can be sort of in it opposed to a movie. Token Huntress would be really cool. I don't necessarily know if that will be the one. The one that I think is going to really boom. There's 2 that I have in mind. So I have just recently written a witch series. That drink's really kicking in right now. There's a witch series that I think will do really, really well in adaptation, especially when you have films right now like The Wheel of Time, The Witcher, things like that. It's very up that alley with its own unique spin, of course. And then I also think a series that I have not started writing yet, which has a lot of multi-dimensions of fantasy, which will be starring sort of Jasmin. I think that one will do well.
The main character.
A side character, a very minimal role. Story of her life.
The bar wench.
The bar wench. That gets killed in episode 2. No, I'm kidding.
Take a shot or answer the question. Are you ready?
Call the shot.
Okay, you're right.
And I was going to be that straight up.
So take the shot or answer the question.
Go.
Would you rather? Let's start off with the easy ones.
The answer is Henry Cavill.
My mind's going fuzzy. I need to think.
Oh my God. And I slipped the $5 underneath the table. No, you did a big build up and everything.
We can cut that out.
Oh, Google's back up.
Google is my friend. What is the most unethical practice in the publishing industry?
Unethical practice in the publishing industry? Being a self-published author? No, I'm kidding. I am a self-published author. Unethical. I feel like I'm not going to take this shot. I don't need to take this shot. I feel like when people try to cut down other authors, that is not okay. And that happens more than it should. And I don't like social climates by any means. And I don't like it. So I think it's unethical.
And on to our next question. Does a big ego help or hurt writers?
I've also answered this one and I said it hurts them. I think that the reason why we start off writing is because, we do it for ourselves, but then we connect and we have genuine connections with people who enjoy our story. And I think when people start believing that there's something more or there's something godlike, I think that just can ruin a career, and I've seen it many times before, and nobody likes to be around people like that. You know, you're all equals, you're all in the same industry doing the same thing.
So you have no friends?
Yeah, because I have an ego.
Tell me your morning routine. Give us a day in the life. I'm so sorry to hear that landed on your face. Didn't even flinch. Give us a day in the life of Carrington-Russell.
So I usually wake up about 4:30 every morning. Poor thing. Jasmin will never get up at that time.
Depends. I might be working at 4:30. So what are you on about?
Yeah, that's true, actually. Jasmin does shift work. So I wake up at 4:30. I'll usually make a coffee, do a little bit of journaling. I'll just go through social media. I'm trying to pull away from that. Then I'll go to the gym. I'll come back. I'll walk Sia every morning. And then I'll do a little work on my laptop. And I have a part-time job at the moment. So if I'm getting ready for that, I'll go to that. And then I'll come back and I'll do some more work.
Productive. And I'm still in bed by the time she finishes.
That's true.
What is your most proudest achievement? Like, what is one thing that you've done that just stands out above all the rest?
I'm actually proud of a lot of things that I've done, but
no, just one. That's all you get.
Just one. Like overall,
nah, take the shot. Too long.
I'll take it. I'll still take it. But I'm proud of always being willing to take the leap. That's one thing that I'm proud of. But I'm probably most proud of being able to take the leap to move internationally by myself and just
takes a lot of guts and balls.
So I'm proud of that. I still shot though, because why not?
Because she took a while to answer that question.
So I was pondering. I'm a deep thinker.
Okay. So she says. So you've travelled quite a bit. What is your favourite country that you've ever been to, or city, or town, whatever? Not include Dolby.
Dolby's a small country town that we grew up in. Population 0 minus.
I don't know, what's it, like 12, 13,000?
Yeah, very small.
Anyway, and what is one country that you've always wanted to go to?
So I've always wanted to go to Japan. That's the next place I want to go. And then my favorite place in the world is Manhattan, Central Park.
Legit?
I love Central Park.
I thought you were going to say Edinburgh.
Edinburgh is my favorite city, but my favorite place is Central Park in Manhattan. I just love it. It's such a cliche, but I love it so much, and there's so many squirrels. But my favorite city would be Edinburgh in Scotland, hands down. But still plenty of the world to see, so it might change. What's your favorite?
My favorite place, or
both place and your favorite city?
I think my favorite, it's a country, but Italy, like. Not to be cliche, but honestly, Italy was just beautiful and cool to my soul. Oh,
such good food.
Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? The food was okay. Like, it was good. It was, worthy enough to eat. But
because
I am a chef. No, but like when you think of Italy, you think pasta and all that. And I guess we got like the taster when we went. We didn't do like, more rural country, which is where everyone says go to, like the country towns. That's where you're going to get the really good food. So it was good food. I think another favorite place of mine would be Hanoi in Vietnam. That was like such an eye-opener on how privileged I am and how, I guess, amazing we have it. But like those people are so happy in life, and honestly, for as dirty as it was such a beautiful city. And I really enjoyed that. And I had really good company as well, so that helped. And $5 massages were the best. Like daily, honestly. But anyway, so they're probably my top 2. And then I guess Paris, maybe a third.
So you're only allowed one. Take a shot. You just rambled, girl. I'm going down.
No, actually, my absolute favorite place is Uluru in Australia.
That's great.
I know. I don't know how.
I still need to see it.
It genuinely is such a beautiful piece of land. Oh, why am I taking a shot?
Because you rambled.
Why can't I have a couple?
Because you only asked for one.
No, I asked one from you.
And then I asked one from you. Actually, no, it's not much. You can do it.
That's more than I gave you, so I'll pour a bit in here.
That was
nothing.
Fermenting. What?
Okay. What is your favorite or dream car?
Do you know what? I've always wanted to get a Mustang GT.
Anyway,
Let me tell you the truth. No, I have wanted for a long time to get a Mustang GT. I just, ever since going to America, seems like the American car, and I tried to move there for so long, and it's just really stuck with me. So I don't know if it's necessarily my dream car, but I want to get that at some point.
what is your happiest moment, like a memory that whenever you think of, you're like, oh, that's just a favorite moment of mine in life? And what is one that makes you really sad?
The day Jasmin was born, I was...
Is your happiest?
No.
Happiest?
No. I remember being introduced to Jasmin, so there is 5 years apart from us, and I said, can I get another one? Still kind of wishing on that, I'm not going to lie.
It only took us, what, 17 years?
Yeah, we did not like each other.
I remember periods of like 8 months plus of not even speaking a word to each other. Like legitimately, we lived in the same house.
Crazy that.
And it was because I was the favorite child, so I got away with a lot.
It's true. So, childhood trauma aside, what was the question? Least favorite memory is probably, there's many, but no, like not in a dark.
That's so a really depressing life.
It's so dark. But I guess one that we had shared is when we found out the house burnt down. That was very hard to process, especially because we were younger. I was 15, you were 10, and we couldn't exactly understand completely what was happening and what would happen in the next few months. But I want to say too, it probably made us better, like less materialistic, I guess, in a way, because we realized that at any moment.
And I think as well, we appreciated, like we lived in a country town, so that was a bonus in a sense.
We had a lot of support.
Yeah, like everyone. I remember going to school and like there were just bags on bags of clothes and toys, and you know, like everyone came together. People I've never met in my life. It's a small town, and they were just so wanting to help. And yeah, it was, and like our schools did, you know, fundraisers for us. Like it was really amazing.
And I think too, like obviously because you know there's a process, you need to open the insurance, but also you have that time to reflect, even if you are younger, that you still have what's important, which is your family. Like for the most part, everything, you know, our family dog survived, like things like that, and it's just yeah, I think it was an interesting lesson to learn, but a good lesson to learn. As for happiest moment, I have so many. I have lived a very joyful life, I want to say. Lol. But like I have a lot of good memories, so I don't know what I would say is my happiest. Probably associated with traveling, in all honesty. Like I've always had, whenever I'm traveling, that's probably when I'm the most happiest, and I'm exploring something new.
You didn't ask what I'm going to tell you. My favorite.
Here we go.
No, you know, like when I think of this memory, it is just like filled with love and joy, and my closest people in life, well, some of them, was our very first time. So when we went to Italy, we're like, let's go skiing. Like we've never been. So we thought, why not do it in Italy? Anyway, so we thought, you know, the first hour we've never been, let's hire a ski instructor. And my God, was he the most beautiful man you'll ever lay your eyes on.
Marco was his name.
Anyway, but that hour of just like messing around, having fun, being, you know, me, you and Rada.
Trying something new.
Yeah, exactly. Out of our comfort zone. That is just filled with so many memories of you guys falling down and laughing our heads off. Like
I didn't fall down.
Yes, you did. You couldn't get. She fell down and couldn't get up.
Oh yeah, but either could you.
No, you didn't even see me rolling.
But you landed on your ass.
Really funny story. Essentially, I'll shorten it. Kai fell down. And then there's like a clip on the skis, but because she was bent in a really weird way, but couldn't get up. So me and Rada, my closest friend, were like laughing our head off. And Kai's like, come over and help us. So we're trying to help her up. But because she's like landed on a bit of a backwards hill, I was like rolling back slowly. And they're so focused on themselves, they didn't notice me rolling back. And Marco goes, you know, you pizza kind of thing to stop. He didn't tell me that you obviously pizza the other way to stop if you're going backwards. Sorry, see. Anyway, so essentially I'm like pizzaing, so that's making me going faster as I'm going back. And these two are like, get up. And Rada's this tiny, beautiful little thing. And Kaya is a man. So watching them trying to pull each other, I'm trying to like not laugh, but then at the same time, like, guys. Like going back, and all these kids are laughing and pointing. They would have been like 5 years old, laughing and pointing at me, and nobody notices that I'm like dying essentially.
Good times.
And yeah, such good times. Anyway, I landed safely, and Marco
I landed on my back.
You didn't get off your bike.
Don't get
We had to take both skis off just to be able to lift her up.
That's true.
Like,
and then after that, they continued skiing, and I decided to tap out as a mature adult I was, and went got a
Went got drunk.
espresso martini. Yeah, I went and started drinking by myself, watching them from the warmth of inside through the glass.
Yeah,
Good times.
it was such a good time. We're pretty much pros now. We didn't leave the kiddie pool, but we're pros.
I'm ready for the Olympics.
Me too. What is your inspiration behind your books? Like, how did the ideas come to you? How do the characters come to you? Like, how do you just set up your plot, you know?
So I copy and paste from other people's work. No, I'm kidding.
Secretly, I'm the author behind. No, kidding.
Ta-da, we're a pet name. No, we're not. She wishes. So a lot of them originate from dreams. So I'll get a small snippet and then I'll just daydream on that the next couple of days. So it'll basically be this person are talking. I'm like, why are they talking about that? What is happening here? Who is this character? What is their background? And that'll take me a couple of days to really sort of grow on that. And then before I know it, within a week, I have a storyline. And I guess I'm quite blessed in that sense too, or maybe I'm just a massive daydreamer, but I still have another 40 books to write. So it happens often. And the same thing with the characters is when I'm writing, basically they'll be like, I am this person. I go, okay, cool. And then I'll write them in. And often I'm surprised by a lot of them. I'm surprised by a lot of the plots and twists because I'm letting them guide me through the story. And I do kind of know how there's going to be a conclusion, but it's always interesting to see how I get there. So a lot of it is just basically what I'm being presented.
So do you ever have like, you know, a week you have a start to finish, or is it literally you start the book and then you're just like, I don't even know where this book is going, but just keep going. You know what I mean? Is it the process, or is it like instantly like, no, you know, this person's, you know, start to finish, this person's gonna die kind of thing? Can we just stop and say we didn't buy these shirts for the purpose of this? We've had this for over a year.
It's true. And the back, turn around.
No, you turn around.
We'll show you after. So when it comes to the deaths of characters, I usually know who's going to die at the start because I don't kill people just for any reason. They usually have a value or a leverage, a purpose. They do have a purpose. There's been many characters that I haven't wanted to kill because I personally like them, but they serve their purpose in the storyline. And usually that is so the main character can have a new development or growth. But I always know sort of the beginning, middle, end. What happens in between is kind of as we go, and I go through blockout periods when I write a book. It will not take me a very long time to write a book because I basically, as soon as I'm writing a book, I will be in my back cave writing like crazy for the next 6 weeks. So I'm just constantly in that headspace. I'm constantly going back and forth with my characters. What is happening? Why is this happening? When is this happening? And I usually write a book very quickly, but it's very intense, which is why I usually need, you know, a little bit of a break afterwards because it's so emotionally draining.
Does traveling help with your books? Like, you know, do you get inspiration from any of the places that you've traveled to? And if so, what places have inspired you?
Yeah, hands down. Traveling always helps.
Anyway, next question. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, hands down. So I think so because you really put yourself out of that comfort zone and you're experiencing different things, whether it's food, taste, smell, environment. So I think easily going to the UK and America, especially because Australia, where obviously we are from, if you can't tell by the accents, Australia is a very modern country. Multicultural as well. Not where I was going with this.
Oh, sorry. We're not going that end. Sorry,
not going that angle. But it's very modern. So our architect it doesn't have too much history like you would have.
It's very new architect because we were only really developed in the past 100 to 200 years. Sorry. Sorry. That's not.
I don't know if that's a fact.
We'll take that out. We've been developed
in a modern society, but we're very modern. So when you go to, you know, the UK or America, that's more so the aesthetic that I write in as well when it comes to castles and things like that. We don't really have castles that you can visit. So
I don't know. Have you been to Dalby?
We've been to Dalby. It's a great country down. But yeah, so definitely traveling inspires me.
What country or place in particular?
Edinburgh, I loved. Scotland, definitely. And I think America as well. America plays a heavy part in the Token Huntress series.
Top hot 5 questions. Favorite book
To read or write?
to read?
To read, Sarah J Maas. I don't like right now.
No, book, not author.
Favorite book?
What's a book that you've just become so lost in you don't want to like come to the real world?
Graceland by Kristen Cashore.
Never read that.
Let's
Let's read it. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh, I love anything Marvel. But my favorite movie of all time, which for some reason resonated with me when it probably shouldn't have, but Something Borrowed. I just really liked that one. It was very complicated.
Feel like you. Favorite song?
WAP. WAP.
Oh
no, I'm kidding.
So
Am I kidding?
Biggest white girl over here.
Honestly, I don't know what my favorite song is. Like, damn, I hate this because I ask people this on my YouTube channel and I don't know. Yeah.
And now they know how much they hate you.
Yeah. Favorite song. Life is a highway.
I had that in my head.
Really?
Oh my god, I was literally thinking that. What?
It's not a surprise.
Anyway, oh my god, now you threw me off. I was legit thinking, I'm like, that's such a classic, you know?
Such a good song.
Classic. Favorite genre of music?
This is hard because I listen to everything, so it depends on my mood.
Country.
Oh no, anything but country. Anything but
What are you
country.
against
I don't like country.
Against country, it's the best.
I don't know. Anything that makes you want to dance.
Shot. Favorite color?
Red.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's not a surprise.
That's a surprise.
I was like, oh.
Okay. Right. Favorite pet?
See ya. And then you sing.
I don't know. Alcohol is hitting me now. What author inspires you the most? What author inspired you to write?
Cassandra Clare, Kristen Cashore, Isabel Carmody.
My name's not there. Weird.
Crazy. There's actually a lot of authors that I like for different reasons, but then also some that comes into marketing as well. When you've been in the industry for a while, it gets a bit boring in that sense because you love some writing styles, but then you also love the aesthetics on how some people sell their books, which is amazing, which I would mention Elise Kova, who you said you absolutely love. E.J. Mello, her writing is beautiful. I recently got into Jay Kristoff, love him. He is hilarious to follow on social media. And yeah, I have like lots of, and if I don't say it, she's going to kill me. Margaret Kaiser.
She's one of my favorite. Haven't read a book, but she's one of mine. Oh my god, no, don't tell her that.
Oh my gosh, she's going to hate us. So Margaret is a good author friend of mine. We speak most days, and unfortunately, Jasmin somehow ends up on our chat.
Because I'm her favorite. Anyway, if you were not an author, what is the career path that you would have gone down?
I don't know. I think I would have done something in corporate. I'm very, I want to say, result orientated, business minded. So, and I did logistics for years. So maybe something up that avenue. But with that said, I think we should wrap this up and go actually put on the dress, look presentable, and celebrate Jasmin's going away.
No, I'm kidding.
So, cheers, shall we?
Cheers. You've got nothing. Stop. Let me.
It's true. I've been.
Stop. You gotta take one
of us
because this was like a shit tequila.
But
sis.
don't go too crazy.
Oh my god, sorry. Sorry.
Bye guys. Cheers. Drink.
And recording.